Season 1 started with can you date your friend's ex and ended with challenges of dating in the diaspora. And you'd agree with me that Season 1 was mind-blowing because at UnsKripted, real issues, real people, real talk, that is our guiding phrase. Season 2 promises to be more exhilarating. Season 2 promises to give you the ride of your life. We have listened to your suggestions, we have read your comments, and definitely we are going to be implementing most of this in Season 2. Welcome to UnsKripted. Real issues, real people, real talk. 2 Corinthians 4:6 says, "For God who commanded light to shine out of darkness has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ." And that is what UnsKripted is all about. You are going to experience controversial topics that will be dealt with from a sense of responsibility. You are going to learn from us. You are going to unlearn some things you probably thought this is how life will be, and you are definitely going to relearn a new phase you never knew existed. You are going to have a great time. Trust me. Welcome to Season 2. This is UnsKripted. We've missed you very much, and we know you've missed us. And it is definitely a delight to be back to your screen. And of course, we have the usual suspect, Bukumi, the world famous makeup artist, looking always delectable, looking always beautiful, looking always smashing. We have the most sought after Titi Lotte. That's how she loves to introduce herself. She's someone I have a great deal of respect for. She's always charming, always smiling, here to put us in check. We have my brother from another mother. As this is not just a cliche, I actually mean this. I've known this guy for 20 years, and I know he has my back anytime. Your boy Tezo. And of course, I'm your favorite MC, Koye. We are starting Season 2 with a very interesting topic.
Okay.
We know you have been waiting for this topic because even though you did not put it in the comments, we've been reading your mind. We've been deciphering your thoughts.
Mind reader.
We have been feeling your pulse. That's what exactly are the lines? Like, how do we delineate this aspect from this aspect? And the topic is simply this: flirty versus friendly, drawing the lines. Where do I start from? Let me start from my brother because he's
Wait, are you saying I'm versed in the act or being friendly?
Yeah.
I'm a very friendly person. Yes.
So let's. So the question is there a distinct characteristic of someone who is flirty?
Well, it depends.
You now go on.
No. I have an answer, but I've learned that as a well-versed man in this art, you have to be wise and choose your words wisely. Choose your words carefully so that this is the internet. Everything you say will be used against you in the court of Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. So you never know where this video will end up. So I have to know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is there a
distinctive characteristic
of someone that is flirty? Yeah. Well, yes, I think it depends. I always use motives all the time. People would say, this is Mr. Motive. You say it's about the motive. But really, it's about the motive because anything can be misinterpreted as well. Okay. Like the Bible said, to the pure things are pure. Perspective means that whichever lens you're looking at anything from can be misread or can be read correctly. But is there attitude, is there a behavior, is there a mannerism that crosses the line by general assent? There probably will be. Wisdom is profitable to direct for anyone that has to engage. And to be fair to a lot, especially for those that are, let me use the term high value, meaning that they have access to a large crowd of admirers, I will use sycophants. They can get away with a lot depending on how popular they are. And if those on the receiving side are looking to mistreat what they pass across, and it might be like they feel like a particular behavior they've been able to get away with it over time, and they might not even know that on the real, on the norm, that behavior is actually flirtatious,
Yeah.
then they are likely to get into trouble. So there's a line, but at the same time, you can cross the line in multiple places and not cause offense if the receiving party is not seeing you from that lens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. If so, for example, there are many behaviors that people can do towards me that I will be blind to because I'm not even looking. I'm not looking in that. Especially if there's someone that you don't fancy and they're giving you a sign, you probably will even notice because you're just hey, how you doing? Hope you're the right there. Look, and then you moved on. But if someone is searching for it, sometimes if you are fishing for it, then you probably will notice it. But the key thing is you need to be able to know when to draw the line and be sensitive, like you said earlier. That's
Even though
it.
everything he said didn't answer the question, but not
Why everybody answer the question?
No, is there a distinctive characteristic of someone who is flirty? That's the question.
I think so. Yes.
Are you flirty?
No. But the question.
You are flirty.
No, wait. I got the question. Wait.
No. I remember.
Okay, my thing
what's that guy?
My thing is, who
Do that,
determines
I'll
who is flirty and friendly? Is it the person doing the act or the recipient?
Answer the question.
That's $1 million question. I don't know. I don't really there are some people that are just good with words.
Okay.
And as Tizu said, it's the motive. But there's people that they're just charming naturally. They can be friendly.
They have aura.
They are when we
charisma.
to beef them because when you can talk, you just have those words, it's just flowing.
Yeah.
And they can be, you can see them as being flirty and they're just being friendly. And they can actually be flirty and you see them as being friendly. So it just depends on a lot of things.
When are you asking Titi Lokbe?
Of course.
Hey.
But yes,
for me to stop.
Are you flirty?
Oh, yeah.
but yes,
You are
distinctive
flirty.
factor. Yes.
Yes.
Shoot.
Okay, yeah. So one thing I picked from Kumi is for me, I think it's the way you're receiving the language, whatever is whatever is being done.
So it's a recipient.
I think so.
So if however you
And I'm not
see
seeing it. Yeah, I think so because I've had situations where, I just see a group of girls talking about a guy. That guy is so flirtatious. Blah, blah. And I ask, what did this guy do? Go. Sorry for that one. And it's like,
For those that don't know, gong.
exactly.
Means that what exactly did he do?
Yeah.
So
And they say things like, don't you see that when he sees a fine girl coming across, or maybe you have a friend, or if you guys are in the same group, he can throw a kiss at you or something. But I'll be like, really?
But that one is flirted.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
that kind of a
who
thing.
determines
Who determines?
what?
Yeah, so for me, let me just try to learn. For me, I think is if you do that and I see it as I'm not the example I just gave right now. I'm not trying to say that is not a flirtatious act. I'm only saying that if you do that and I feel that it is flirtatious, then you're flirty to me. There are ladies that are used to that.
Yeah.
I remember somebody very close to me, like an older woman. I remember the first time they greeted a family friend, and I actually saw them peck each other. I'd be like, I'm telling you, a family friend, and it's like they're used to that kind of greeting or gesture.
Oh my God.
It's not my husband.
No. I'll share the story.
Okay. Yeah, so for that person, it's totally normal for you to maybe visit a family friend's place and you guys peck each other or something. But for me, I'll be like, why is this man doing this? How did you guys are married? Why you know that kind of a thing? So it's really the recipient. But are there gestures or things you say that are flirtatious that make you perceive you as somebody who's flirting? Yes, but it might not be offensive to me.
Okay.
It might be offensive to somebody, but there are definitely clear words that you throw at people and gestures you throw at people that makes you a flirt.
True story. I am a flirt.
Let me pack.
Or let me say, I is a flirt.
No, you need to do it well. You say, hi everybody, my name is Story.
And then we say,
I am a flirt. I know you have to do it well. You guys have a flirt.
So this is why full disclosure, but this is unscripted. It took me flashing back years back to actually say, okay, when I was doing this, when I was displaying these gestures, what was my intent? This is the story. 2 different girls came to tell me that 2 different girls were liking me.
Okay.
And in my mind, I've never thought of these two different girls in that way.
Okay.
As I've never seen them.
In that
Like,
way.
there's something I used to say to my friend, joke like that. So some things will happen that nothing will move.
Yeah.
You get?
But when you say they like you, like
No,
They
as
want
in,
something.
their friends came to tell me
that
That-
they like
that
you.
their friends,
friends like him.
me.
But what was there not to like?
No, but
I
that's
didn't
not
see
the
them
Well,
that
you know
way.
the
There's
kind of
no
like we're
attraction.
talking about now.
No,
like,
I do not
no,
like
no,
know the kind of like you're talking
No,
about.
no.
Tell
No,
us
for-
the kind of like you're
No,
talking
like
about.
they don't mind
Romantically.
romantically. They
Yeah,
don't mind
exactly,
getting in a
yeah.
relationship with me. They said,
But you
okay,
know that was
maybe
it.
they were
You
shy.
know
Don't
that
mind
was-
saying.
Jesus
You
Christ.
want him to say
Now,
this.
one of them actually had to tell me why that when I talk with her, that is our friend, that there are certain signals I'm passing.
You're always looking to her eyes.
Maybe that I think that was probably one of it because when I talk to you, I always look into you like boy, girl. That's something I learned from
Growing up.
Never look down, look straight to someone's eye, no matter what. So, as one actually said that when I see another of the friend, when I see her, I just kind of pat her hair in a friendly gesture.
And you do the hand thing.
No, I didn't- no, that's so obvious. That's so obvious. Now, for these people, I never thought in my world that, I mean, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
So that now made me realize, okay,
There's something.
there's something there. So that for me was a distinct characteristic of someone with, that's why I said I am a flirt.
But wait, hold up. I disagree with you because there are two key things that everybody has mentioned in what we've said. No, hold up.
Yeah.
Because we've said there is the motive, there is the action, and there is the audience. In the story you just shared, it was the audience and the action, but you did not have any motive.
Exactly. So
That doesn't automatically make you deflect.
No, I
No, but
disagree
based-
because when I asked her,
No, when I've seen Koyejo do that
Let's
hair
do
pass,
that. I think
I've seen Koyejo do that hair passing thing.
Yeah.
He does it like more of like it's like an elder brother gesture.
but that's why I'm saying.
But
that's why I
but
asked
I've
the
seen him do it
question.
many
But
times,
that's
so
why
I don't
asked
see
the
that as
question
reflecting.
Who determines who is what? Is it the doer or the recipient?
So based on this topic, the recipient will say, I am a flirt. So
But you agreed. But you
are being
agreed.
friendly.
No,
But you're being friendly.
That's what I'm actually going
If
to.
it's passing
No,
your
that's
head,
not being
recipient will
flirtatious.
say-
That's being affectionate.
No, the recipient will
That's
say,
being sensual and sensitive. No.
But I, the giver or the
doer.
donor or the doer,
Of the word.
I know from the back of my mind that no intent whatsoever. So you can imagine if four friends, if different people that don't know each other are passing that message, they'll definitely conclude
Yeah.
that this guy is a flirt.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
You giving out a flirtatious act does not necessarily make you a flirt. Hope you know that.
Definitely.
So
Yeah,
what
so
are
but
you?
you-
I'm sorry.
Ex-
No,
So you are not. So what
So
are
you might
you?
not be a
No,
flirt actually, but you might maybe occasionally.
If you are giving a friendly act, are you not friendly?
So because the
No,
communication
I
was
can be friendly to you at this moment, but I'm not your friend like
so because
long term.
now this is where I'm going to, because the communication was misread. You know, it's like no matter when you say 2 + 2 = 4.
There was no even communication.
No, the communication, the passing of the head, that's the
Is it
communication.
well, it was not like a
is-
verbal.
No, it doesn't have to be
communication.
verbal.
It doesn't have to be
No, the
verbal.
passing of the air is I
But
I care about
that's
you.
the recipient,
That's not.
though. We can receive things.
Okay, let's not flog. So based on what the answer gave, the answer could have easily been misread or read that this guy.
I have
we
a
are coming to you.
Before you ask,
This guy-
let
you
me
understand?
understand
But
this.
the donor knows that he's not a flirt.
Don't know you.
The thing. So
you
to
understand?
me to be a flirt.
Yeah.
There's the motive.
The motive.
When you call a
Yeah,
guy a
a
flirt,
flirt.
it means
Guy
that
knows that
he
he-
enjoys.
Oh, yes.
So that
It
means
means
he
that
enjoys-
no,
that means
he
he
enjoys.
your emotions.
He
motive
enjoys
of-
leading people on because it gives him a high.
So what we're trying
Exactly.
what we're
That's
trying
a
to-
flirt.
so what we're trying to
He
say
wasn't
now
a flirt in
yeah.
that
What I'm trying
scenario.
to say is it's the motive of the person doing the action.
That makes
That
them
makes-
a
That-
flirt.
yeah, it's like
Doesn't
whatever-
mean that someone that doesn't have the motive cannot do a flirtatious
flirtatious
act.
act. They are two
But
different
doesn't
things.
make him a flirt.
Exactly.
So if like the way he's doing something now
Yeah.
and his motive was just being friendly,
Yeah.
if the recipient is like, okay, when you're doing this on my hair,
flirtatious.
it's flirtatious, and I think you're a flirt.
No, I think
At
that is
that
why
point-
we shouldn't put it together.
So
I would just say
Okay, so let's
person's a flirt.
put
Why
it
did I
there.
say you're a flirt?
Like maybe keep scratching your
Koyejo
head and it's
enjoys doing those things because Nah, I don't know his motive.
Is it because?
Let's ask him.
It could also
Why
be that
did
you
you like
enjoy
doing
it,
those
but
things?
You don't know that you enjoy it.
Should we say that affectionate?
You know the topic is not
Don't let me be the one to be his lawyer. Let's hear it from his mouth. Why did you like parting their hair?
You know the topic is not me.
Okay, so let's move away from
you are
it.
the
Let me
only
give my own story.
I'm
Wait.
so I'm using myself as a point of example based on.
Let me give my own story. My friends still make fun of me to the day because of this particular act. So there's this. Me and Koyi were in that youth fellowship many years
It's
ago.
always the two of you.
We were there. So
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I don't know what happened that day. So I came into. There were like two girls. We were like group of people together, and I just came in and like, hey, how's everybody? And then I'm hugging and I'm kissing.
When I say kissing, pecking or kissing?
Kissing on the cheek.
Whatever I call it, it's a kiss.
a peck,
It's a kiss.
No, it's a peck.
kiss.
The one
It's
here
a
is a
kiss.
kiss. It's a peck.
I don't even remember whether it was cheek or whether it was a mouth. I said I know I kissed. And honestly, to God,
You just felt like that.
I just felt like doing it, and I didn't see anything to it, and no one felt anything by it and all that. But after I had left and I went, kind of thought about my day, I'm like, and I was not telling my friend, I'm like, dude, do you actually believe that I actually kissed people today? And they were like, why would you do that?
No,
but I was like, wait, but it does say in the Bible, greet each other with a holy kiss.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, the more you do flirtatious act, the more you're considered the flirt.
Yes.
really.
That's where I'm actually going.
The more you do evil things, are you not evil?
Is it at that point when these ladies approached me,
Yeah.
I knew I had to cut it back. Like,
So you used to slap them now.
No. I think that okay for them because the signal was being misread, was being misinterpreted.
Wait, I
had to
remember
stop it.
now. Could you just love language is torture?
That might be part of you.
So now you are not a good lawyer.
Now I'm the prosecutor.
Who knows? So I think I'm just naturally. Actually,
flirt.
no, I'm naturally endearing.
Yeah, so he
wh-
likes
wh-
touching.
So
and
when
all
I
that.
say endearing, for instance, maybe because and of course I won't do that to guys. Usually to ladies, especially ladies that I feel are younger than me.
Wait, Joy, I know a flirt. Trust me, if I flirt, I will consider
No,
it.
but do we agree that if you do flirtatious acts
I don't
frequently,
Frequently,
you're a flirt?
I don't
If you
agree.
do
The
flirtatious acts
and you know
for the sake of doing
Yeah,
it because
I
you
think
enjoy doing it,
For me,
You're not
the
a flirt.
motive is the key.
no, when you enjoy doing it because you want to get the high of I played with this one's emotions today.
No,
I
but-
played with that one's
okay,
emotions
that-
today.
that's-
That's
What
the
if you're
flirt.
not?
That's
What if
one.
you're not? What if you're not? What if you're like Koye now? He just likes physical touch, but he does it a lot, so he's not a flirt.
It's not a flirt.
So I think
He's
at
a
the
addict.
point-
Flirts to me, they were like I've actually like know a flirt and like they're free with me and
Were
tell
you
me
a
these
flirt?
things. No, I've never been. I don't think. Let me use the word I don't think because, of course, other people have their own opinion. But I don't think
But
I'm
I
a flirt.
feel like because you were the most sought after, there has to be something. There's something that they were seeking after.
That is something that you
Yes,
drop
because
in.
you can't be staying on your own and they were seeking
Come
you.
on,
You have to have been doing something that was bringing.
Come and see me on Friday now. So you're not coming and see me on Saturday, Abby?
I wasn't doing anything particular, but
Okay, let's talk about what are other examples of flirtatious gestures apart from
apart from
Using endearing,
I don't think endearing, but like right now it's just
endearing terms to be dear,
no. I think
love.
I think right now it's very common that even
It's
like,
not very
really
common,
dear,
no.
I know.
Now because
I think it's normal.
I think it's normal now.
if you don't have a
Yeah.
partner that has harassed you because you were calling someone
it's-
dear
that's,
before,
that's a different
you,
topic
you
entirely.
stop it quickly.
is that something you're talking about?
I'm not talking about anybody.
No,
about
but
anybody.
seriously, like someone
No,
having
like
issues
ace
with
with the
it.
eight years, it's no longer. It's no longer. a thing.
This guy wants to put me in trouble today. It's not serious.
No, just ask him.
Hey.
Ask him. That's what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on. What are other examples you know of just flirtatious?
Like
gestures?
telling me when I
I
come,
think,
when
I
going
think
to
there are
come
lots
see
of
me,
flirtatious
like
gestures.
that's
It's
a
just,
lot.
for me, I think I've said it before, like when we're having one of our chats and all of that. If you throw any flirtatious gesture at me, it's more of a reflection of your personality. Like, oh, he just enjoys it. I won't take it and now start thinking about it and say, oh, he loves me, he wants me, or something like that.
But
You
what
get-
if it was actually being flirty?
Yeah, so then you tell me, like for me.
But flirting
what I'm trying
is the act. They
No,
will
what
not
I'm
say
trying
I'm
to
a
say,
flirt.
what I'm trying to say is that I think over time I've gotten to the point where Your flirtatious
you've just
act, I take
cancelled
it
it.
as no. I take it as a flirtatious act, and I don't attach any meaning to it.
Okay.
Until you have to be verbal, you have to tell me exactly what you want. You understand? So the fact that what are examples I could give?
No, like okay, so for examples now, let me give
Maybe
an
you're
example.
calling me a particular pet name. You calling a pet name for me. You're calling me every time. But just like that's what you like.
Well, what if what
I
what
can't
if,
now be sleeping and thinking about you.
Maybe we're giving you pet names.
you know what's
that
about
as
that?
example.
But like, what if your partner does? What if your partner is like, oh, this person is a flirt, like the way he's calling you this pet name, like why? It's too often.
No, I wouldn't. I'm talking as if I wasn't married now. Okay. It's a different ball game if I'm married. If I'm married, now that I'm married, I
it's
would
even now that you're married that you are even going to say whatever you are flirting, let it die there.
No, I've always been like that actually. It's not a married thing. It's not because of the other person. Okay. It's more of like I don't read meaning to people saying that until you tell
got
me
no
like,
time. Man.
I don't have time for that. Even like
until you're verbal.
Like,
so that's why I said that as far as you're verbal.
Yeah, if we hug from day to day and maybe on a particular day you just feel like giving me a tight hug. I'm not the kind of person that that evening I will not
that day was good.
I will not start thinking about it that
no, but like that's how some people are. Like some people they
that's not being flirtatious. Now that guy was cool that day.
No, there are some people,
no, but like some people.
There are some people who do it deliberately because they want to actually sow a seed of something.
That's also sprinkle.
Yeah.
Except that guy has like 6 packs and a very rock solid chest.
It was cold.
It was cold.
If the guy has, like you said, the ladies could, and also people who are open to.
Okay, let's talk about the sexes. Okay, what are the flirtatious acts that guys do to females?
There are plenty. I just gave one.
Give us like 5 examples.
Okay.
Or you're like,
give
come
me a
and
very
see me
tight
now.
It was cool.
I gave you like you're giving me. Everybody calls me Titi Lope or Titi, and you are giving me one special name.
Tai.
Tai is still Titi.
Still on this bed.
Yeah, or like
It just-
I don't know. T
My
whatever.
Titi.
Maybe it was great.
Sexy.
It was just
Imagine somebody calling you be sexy. Can you imagine that?
it's just being creative.
It's being creative.
Although you're creative
Another one.
minds.
Another one. Another one.
Let me give you another one. Or maybe there are a lot of girls coming down the stairs. And then it gets to a particular point of this particular girl. And that's when you now stood up and then you led her down the stairs. And other people, you didn't know that you... It's a flirtatious act now.
That's a
It is
flirtatious act.
an obvious...
No, that's I'm interested at now. That's not flirtation.
So when you're
now.
flirtatious, what does it mean? It's not
Okay, no, the act of flirtation has to be.
You are passing a message that will arouse someone sexually.
Yes, but bringing
so when
down
you're
a
going
step
to go
doesn't
and pick
arouse
somebody
anything
from the
now.
from the
Okay, so why are you treating me different from...
Because he's
every other
interested. That does being
When you're
interested.
being
Wait,
flirty,
okay.
That is what I'm not saying that. I don't see it as
How do we
So
how do we separate
differentiate
how do we separate someone that is interested and someone that is just being
That's
flirty?
what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
You're interested.
That's what she's saying. She's
Not everybody is going to come and tell you. To see, let's be realistic.
that's what I was trying
It's
to
not
tell
about
you.
what you want.
But
It's
that's what I was
about
trying to
what is
tell
the
you.
norm, what is acceptable
No.
in our society.
see, so I
What
beg
is
to
the
differ
norm?
because like that-
Everybody has different interpretation. To you now,
No,
it might be
wait,
that the
wait,
fact that the
wait,
guy
wait,
looked
wait.
in your eye
Let
like
me tell
Kojo.
you, let me tell you.
Come on
That's what I
now.
was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. That it depends on, like, some people, like, you will do a lot of things. It's just like Titi, if you don't say nothing,
If you don't say something,
and
you're
what
just
is
you're just
nothing.
flirting with
And
me.
some people, if you say everything and you don't do this thing, they're not going to count it.
Exactly.
So it differs by people. Some people
Wait,
don't
when
want
she
to-
says he has to say something like what?
like,
If
okay, I'm
so,
interested
if you're
in you. The
interested
way you
in
did
me,
that act
back
of,
then, if you were
Steve.
interested in me for a relationship and you didn't say that and you do all the flirtatious acts in the world, I will take it and you're being flirtatious. I won't interpret just not because I'm trying to block my mind, but that is
It's
just
hard to be a man in this world. Dude.
No. It's
No,
actually
see, as
good
it
because
spoke.
then again, they always say like, oh, men are nice. Like, it can just be like, oh, it was
No,
not
but
nice.
see, guys are different. Like for me, wait, hold on.
just
For me,
guys that do
this one you're
things,
saying that I'll come and talk. If I don't have any inclination that you're interested, I will not say pim.
don't
Go,
say
why
that's the
one
why
thing.
would I come and
Some
why would I
people
be the one come and
are-
sacrifice my own
when
pride?
they-
I was like, no, pride. You give me a show.
Didn't they
I will
say
now
you
go
have
home
not
and
because you ask
no.
not.
Eh?
When you cannot open your mouth, how will you have?
No, I will ask when I know that the person wants me to
You
ask.
don't want.
What's that one?
Then you don't
you.
want.
You are the most hot after. There are plenty fishes in the sea.
I
God has made us fishers of men and
Even when
women.
you marry,
We fish
you-
plenty.
say-
Why are we
you
asking
marry-
one person?
Would you still ask
So
your mouth?
is that all the list? Are
There
There are a lot
I'm telling you
more.
that
Okay,
a lot
okay,
more.
you want to just share two before
Before we share our own.
Before we share our own.
I don't know. Like, when are you going to come and see me? Why am I coming to come and see
He
you?
wants company.
Why? And you should go to the church or somewhere.
If
Go
we-
to the mall or something like
I don't
that.
know.
To me is a flirtatious act.
Okay, well,
No,
yeah, it
that was a
depends.
direct question now. When
Wait,
you
it
want to
depends.
come
It
and
depends
see
on the
me. I'm not
society.
planning,
In
and I will
Canada,
never
it's not.
plan. I have never planned. I have not planned it, and I would never
like
to come and see you.
like I can't think of anything, but like when I even like there are some things I'm just like
Is it really what's it? All right,
yeah.
Let's talk about the ladies.
One by one, Abi.
Yeah, one by one.
Like you have one.
The one that they will hold your hand and then they will now
Put that across.
I know they do that one.
One.
They do that one.
Yeah, you go.
Then they do like you now put your head, you just like be cuddly, right?
That one is straight up. I like you.
Yes,
As in,
that's
that one is not even-
Okay.
I like your face.
Let's read the list. Then we'll go to the
Yeah,
next
you
question.
go one.
I think one I experienced was she looked me straight into my eyes and the smile was different.
No, it is you.
Now,
I will never forget. I will never forget that
or the
smile.
receiver?
It's the receiver.
No, I will never
you do it
forget.
before.
That smile.
It's you.
I know that.
He
It's
raised
the receiver.
Lazarus.
I will not say anything. I will never forget that smile. See the next one.
This one might be controversial.
Yeah.
Unsolicited bringing of food.
Maybe you're hungry.
Maybe she like.
Unsolicited. Unsolicited.
She has noticed that
Since you were bringing ridiculous one, bringing it down the step, maybe to bring a ridiculous one.
No,
Bringing me food when I did not ask for food. Tit for tat.
food to you only. Or that's how she does so. That,
I don't understand. We like her start by the gate and check on people she gave food to. She gave me food. That's all I have to
You say when she's not checking out that the guy is bringing only her downstairs.
Okay. Then I think last one our list is probably common to all of us. What are you wearing?
I don't understand.
That's the question. No,
What are you wearing? A girl asked you, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Like, oh,
A
wait.
girl asked you, what are you
Yes.
wearing?
That's a flirtatious act. Of
On the
course.
phone or in person?
The opposite, no.
What are you wearing is leading to a
We know where it is going now.
We know, like, also.
Go, Joy, you're hot too.
We know where it is going
Someone
now.
asked you what you're wearing. Wow.
Us. Okay.
Oh my days.
We know the
Oh,
list.
yeah,
And
that's
you
a
know, what are
very.
you wearing can actually mean that.
She wants to buy clothes for me.
No. It could actually be like.
There's no way you want to see it. It's a flirtatious act. There's no way.
Or she's asking for my size so that she know what to
Except we are going for the same event and she does not know what to wear and she wants to know.
Kumi, can you actually like be real now? Do you see yourself asking maybe someone who is moving from being an acquaintance to a friend, like same gender, what are you wearing?
Oh no, it's different for same genders now.
So why can't you ask?
Okay,
why am I interested in it? What if
Titi,
a guy?
What am I wearing? Wait. So, no. To be clear. When they say what are you wearing, are you in bed when they ask this question?
At night
Or you're on your bed?
At night now.
What are you wearing?
Anywhere. What
I'm
are
in
you
my
wearing?
bed. What am I wearing?
I mean, maybe if I
It could
go,
be like I want to
I
go
wear
to a
suit and
surprise
tie.
visit,
She's like,
like-
okay,
And she's
what
like,
did
what
you
are
wear?
you-
No, what did you wear for that event? That is
It's
different.
different.
Eh,
What
but
did
this
you-
one at
No,
night.
see, let me say, see, flirtatious act is how you phrase it. That also matters.
And the tone.
too. And the tone, like, what are you wearing?
And the
what did you end
atmosphere.
up
I
wearing?
don't swear.
Like, what are you wearing and what did you end up wearing?
At
They are two different
11
things.
p.m. at night.
That is friendly. That is flirtatious. It's different.
The list is not exhaustive.
Yeah.
But now the next question is, which is the topic, flirty, friendly, drawing the lines. How do you now distinguish flirty gestures from friendly attributes? Is there? I noticed they will probably say motive, but in a scenario where you can't decipher the motive,
I'll just go to what Titi Lokpe said earlier about being direct and saying what your agenda is. I think once there is a clarity of the agenda, it's quite easy to identify what is flirty behavior and what's friendly behavior. Like, if a guy is just being friendly and it's clear, I've said, okay, I just want to be a friend, or I just think maybe the only way you can really know with guys really is if they already have any other interest that is obvious to everyone. Because on a real, if the guy doesn't have anybody, that friendship self is can lead to anywhere.
Yeah.
So you can never know. And even there's what's that thing they used to say back in the day? I don't want to say the way it was said because it might be PG-18, but for every lady that has a male friend, it's like that male friend is just even for a lady in a relationship that has a male friend that is close, that male friend is emergency.
It's a standby.
In case of emergency, break glass. That's why they are there. So that when anything happens, they just break their back. That's the new guy. So that's
To bring a richer context to it, as a married man, have you seen married men that are flirty?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it's wrong?
Of course, the safe answer is yes.
Yes, but
I think the behavior.
They are. So I'll use one of my very, very close friends. He does it rather innocently, but he's always been that way with females. He's always had this very endearing personality to females that make him well loved by females.
And is it the same with guys?
And he does it consciously.
But that's
He
because
just
you
does
know
it.
him. That's because you know him.
Anybody that doesn't even know him,
Know that this kind of person.
see that
This guy is flirtation.
So he does it to everybody then.
He does. That's the thing. He does it to every female. So he doesn't do it
Particularly to you.
So if you know him as a female over a period of time,
You will get.
will not read it as
As
being
a flirtation.
flirtation.
Okay.
You just say this is his general.
No, I will read it as being
But
flirtation, but I won't say it's a flirt.
Okay.
Yes.
See,
I
don't.
This guy is such a-
Yeah,
So how many flirtations acts can you do before you're a flirt?
like I said, for me, it's that motive that Tizu talked about.
But the
It's not
point,
person
at
act
the
for
point,
not the typical one that they will take out whatever. It's just like he has a
Yeah, like this is what I do.
He sings. He will serenade you with songs.
Yeah.
He's that kind of person. So
For me, being a flirt is. Are we talking about
flirty friendly.
flirty friendly? To be
How do you
honest,
draw the line?
I kind of like group it together.
Okay.
Like while being friendly, so there could be some dash of flirting in it, and that is why someone like me would
Not
better
reading
you
into
wait
it.
until you hear it very well before you start reading
I mean, it
into
makes
it.
total
Yeah, because
sense.
to be honest,
she said that it's better you wait till you hear.
That's
But
what I'm
she's
saying.
saying that the person has to come and be talking. So
Eh,
you get
wait
her
to
come and be opening your mouth. Blah, blah, blah.
Of course.
She's not saying that.
I will cross my leg and hear.
Yes, it's same thing
Yes,
now.
now.
That she's saying.
What she cross her leg and
We'll be enjoying each other.
What's that?
Let us be enjoying each other's flirt.
For me, how do you differentiate flirty friendly? What would
Can
be
you
that?
imagine?
I feel like it's my perception of you. If I'm not going to see you as anything other than being a friend, whatever.
So it
you
doesn't
do,
matter what it does.
But if I see you other than a friend, if you like, ask me, how was your date? Why are you being flirty? That's just
Okay.
how I. So it depends on how I feel
Towards
to that
to
person.
the donor.
For the most part, yes. But like obviously there are some exceptions there. But like here, or like if it's way glaring that okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I think most
like you're
ladies they
flirting.
don't like being in a relationship with a flirt or someone.
Yeah,
who
you're
shows
not.
always-
It's
Like,
no, because like
You
it,
don't
it
need
does
to-
not like no. Like
No,
you
for
you
real,
don't
on the
feel
long-
safe.
especially
No,
if
but
it's a
that's
long
the
time,
thing, though,
it's
you
a
don't
serious
feel.
relationship.
The thing is, you don't feel safe.
It's a-
And what do girls
yeah.
want most of the time in relationship? You want security.
Yeah.
And if you're influenced, like if you're like I'm supposed
Like
to
you're
feel
you're
special.
depositing
Like
those-
you're depositing what you're supposed to be
Every-
giving only me.
I disagree.
You're not agenda. You cannot speak for us.
So
I
now,
don't see your gender.
Well, you're not
No,
us.
you
You're
don't
not us.
you don't feel
It's
you don't
only
feel
what
what
you
I feel.
see.
You don't
It's
feel
only
what
what
you
you
let's
see.
let's bring it up now.
Wait, just like before we bring it clear. The biggest players that you've known,
Yeah.
did they have multiple,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
and did they all know that they were players?
Oh, they
I
did
don't
that.
understand.
So what do you mean by they don't
Yeah,
want?
Still, a girl still does not want a partner as a
see,
flirt.
that's one thing you should know. Somebody trying to
she-
keep up
she
with a
won't-
particular act doesn't mean she's happy with that act. Yes, now.
Okay, now that you
Why
can
would you say you
establish,
don't
We're
understand?
literally
There are some
diverting
ladies-
us.
there are some
Let-
ladies that
let's-
they will
let's-
manage what you're gabbing.
now that we've established that flirtatious gestures, especially unwelcomed one, is a no-no. At least the ladies have established
I've
that.
not said that. I didn't establish that.
Unwelcomed one.
No.
So
What?
See, there are some that will.
Yes,
No,
not
between
welcome.
your partner
What I'm
now.
saying is,
I mean, you can always be.
No, not between partners.
wait, you're mixing it. You're mixing it up.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that you can be. I feel that when you're friendly, if you're a very friendly person, there could be some dash of. That high is highly likely that you have that dash. of
Just a sprinkle, a seed. It will not germinate. Like
of being
So,
flirty.
yeah.
And that is why some people, some very good sales people,
they're
people
trying
of the field or marketers, they have that sprinkle.
So
they have
at
a lot of
at that
friendly and a
point,
sprinkle
because
of
they are
flirting.
marketing their product, they're allowed to.
They
So
can.
that when flirting might be welcome.
Anything to get the job done.
Anything to get the job.
For me, I think it's just the recipient. People can be flirty. People can be whatever they want
I
to be.
told you.
So,
like, who is it based on?
Maybe you should come over to
Okay, I think this is it, and this will actually take it home. How we manage flirtatious
Solomon was very
gestation. Even though it was very flirtatious, it's funny that a Song of Solomon, I think 2:7, says, "Do not welcome love unless it is desired."
So what is desired?
So what he's saying there is that don't titillate the senses of an individual unless it is welcome, and unless it is in the right context. So, for instance,
so whatever you're not going to eat,
don't smell it. So
that's why I asked 700.
That's the reference point for this. It's obvious. So for me, I started with the phrase that I am flirty because when it was established that two different people that don't know me have the same thing to say about me, that means it is easy to say that this is this person. But because I knew it then, I knew I had to cut it. So that's why I said with that phrase. When that was established, so imagine if I had continued in that phrase, knowing fully well what this was doing.
That was when you would have become it.
Exactly. But now that I knew that
I don't want to be.
Exactly. Now that I knew that this
when I'm not doing
you understand that this behavioral pattern was being misconstrued about me. At that point, if I had continued, I would have been stirring the waters. I would have been sowing unnecessary seeds.
Okay,
I would have been sowing desires that I don't want.
In your heart that this thing I'm doing.
It doesn't matter. But
why doesn't it matter?
Let
me give you an example.
No, I wish you could take an example. It doesn't matter because as long as it has been established and I am still intentionally doing it, I am now being a flirt that is flirtatious.
No.
Unfortunately,
okay, for my own, let me give you my example. I'm someone that I like to compliment. If I see something nice, I like your shoes. I try to if I see anything I like, I would tell you that I like it. And there are people should see this as normal, that's what you would think, right? But however, there are some people who think that this is a flirtatious act. Yes, trust me, it is. For me to say, I like your wig.
It's not. Don't mind. It's just putting your legs.
I'm just saying that majority for me, I think that anybody in a civilized world should think that should not see this as a big
deal. Well, unfortunately, not everybody has that emotional intelligence
to know that it's just
exactly. That's why the Bible would now make you understand.
Hold
on now. So if there is a reported speech from 2 or 3 people saying that that titty girl, she's always inciting, would I now deliberately stop it?
It means you now have to curtail it because if you are passing the message, this wrong message to this series of guys.
Why is it a wrong message?
Because they'll now be thinking she likes me. And what does that do to you?
No, I'm convinced in my mind that I'm saying it because I want you to feel good about what you're wearing.
Exactly.
And I'm unapologetic about it.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
don't worry, this topic we're not bringing our experts. We're not bringing our experts. The Bible has said it. I stand by it. Do not stir waters unless it is desired.
So the example I gave now, I should now stop it because it's
many waters.
What bread was he talking about?
I don't know what water.
What bread? What bread was the Bible talking about? Is it the bread of deceiving people's hearts? Is it the bread of leading people on? Is it the bread of?
But the Bible scripture you just said is more on the motive, and a motive is not that.
Yeah, but if you know, this is my point. I gave my example.
I get your point.
Yeah.
But
if our motive is not that, but you know within yourself that this is likely going to pass the wrong motive, the wrong message.
It is those people that they have issues.
I think that there's context to everything.
Yeah.
Because it depends on what stage of life that person is as well. For a single brother looking for a would-be partner and has a pool.
And
brother, please.
Saying that
I'm married now, and I'm always saying that. I like your wristwatch.
Even if you were not married,
I like your
eyeglasses.
So,
because I am mature enough.
Wait. I'm saying that.
We have to round off, guys.
We're rounding up. You are married, so anybody that interpreting, they are interpreting. I mean,
exactly what is.
But if you were single, and this is a pool of guys that maybe they like your spec,
jeans,
and they like you are their spec too. and you always compliment. I always like your watches. They're always nice. Oh, I always like your chain. They're always there. Oh, I always like your shoes. They're always there. You make the guy feel good every time that he's meeting you.
Oh, angel.
For the guy, like this is all the signs I need. I'm seeing.
How can that be? How can that only? How can that
green? I'm seeing missed calls. I'm seeing a text message.
No. That's now you're adding. You're adding other things. You're adding other things.
All right.
Tizu,
Tizu, we have to round up. We have to round up.
Okay.
This topic, we're not being an expert. we are not being an expert. I stand by that. I mean, this is something I always know. Don't titillate people's senses, especially when you know it's going to be misread, be misconstrued, be misunderstood. And especially, I mean, I always use that example. That's why I said I am a flirt. Because it was established.
You used to be, right? Or you're still?
No, I was. So when I use that phrase, it was intentional.
Yeah, it's not it.
Okay, I am not.
So
I
don't see it. So just to agree now, just to understand.
Okay, you didn't say as
we're saying that it depends on the.
Okay, what is
it depends on the recipient. And it also depends on the context.
Because of
what we're saying.
We're saying don't pass the wrong message to the person, to the recipient, when you know this message is going to be misread.
That's not
be cautious about it.
But then what?
If you're interested, then make your intent known.
You cannot be cautious though, because the thing you cannot be cautious.
You know how many things people said about Jesus because he was friends with all this matter and all the.
Well, if we come and bring him,
This has been another.
You saw me before you said if you need to shoot shots and you want to use the gestures to find out if there's interest. Please use to find out.
But that's speak. As the Bible says, you have not because you ask not. Speak.
Exactly.
Ask for bread of many water. You don't know the water that will bring your bread back.
This has been another beautiful episode of Unscripted. We hope we did not confuse you.
I think we did.
I don't.
We hope we don't confuse you, but definitely the message we're just trying to pass across is simply, even though we have divergent views, that's the beauty of Unscripted. And this season, you're going to see lots of points of views that would definitely blow your mind. Let us know what you think. What are those flirtatious gestures that are a no-no for you? Or what are those signs that when they are being passed, you feel like, okay, maybe there's something here? Like, share, comment, enable the notification.
And subscribe.
And be responsible.
And
don't just read anything.
Don't cast your bread upon unnecessary waters. Please. God bless you. Until the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.